If you guys are sick of wasting money on packs, go check out my sponsor. They offer the cheapest and most reliable way to buy coins straight from the source. Use code MAZE at checkout for 15% off your entire order.
What is up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, before we get into the video, I do need to apologize. From the bottom of my heart, I told you guys part 3 of the Weekend League recap was coming out tomorrow. And then tomorrow never came, and that's on me. I was working on the defensive ebook. I was streaming a lot. I had a really busy weekend. Overall, just a recipe for disaster, and that's a lot of excuses. But I'm sorry. Part 3 is here, and we're going to finish what we started, man. Games 11 through 15 today, and I believe we're 9-1. I think that's where we left off. So 9-1 going into game 11. And yes, you guys read the title right. We are matched up with another pro player. This guy for Madden 21 won the PlayStation Washington Football Team Club. He goes by the name of Big Show. He's another streamer, and as I said, MCS competitor as well. And the chat let me know his accolades as we got into the game. And so that's going to be the last game of this video. That is game 15 of this video. So I hope you guys do enjoy that. And of course, before we get into it, we got to go over the best and the worst comment of the day. The best comment of the day coming from Zachary Waters, who said, "Hey, Maze, I just want to let you know I've been having a hard time, but you make it better. Your posts make me laugh and brighten up my day." Zachary, I freaking love you. And I just want to say I've been getting this comment a lot lately that people have been saying they've been going through some shit or having a tough time. And I just want you guys to know you're not alone, man. The pandemic and the last few years in general have just been super weird. And so keep your head up, man. We're all in this together, and just keep fighting, bro, because I know it can be tough. And the worst comment of the day coming from Marco, who said, "Only simps and no-value losers are into moms." Okay, bro. And as I said at the beginning of the video, guys, a lot of you guys have been asking about my defensive ebook, and I did finish it, so it's posted over at mazomatic.com. Over there, you can find my offensive and defensive ebook where I go into detail and teach you everything I know about running my schemes. So if you guys want to learn how to play better and you want to learn how to play exactly the way I do, you can find those ebooks over at mazomatic.com. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Getting into part 3, boys, team has not changed at all. However, I will say, halfway through this video, we add the man Trayvon Diggs to our defensive ranks. I've been getting a lot of comments for all you bozos saying, "Why don't you have Trayvon Diggs? You should add Trayvon Diggs, blah, 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 blah." Well, he's coming, boys. You just got to wait and be patient. Keep in mind, this is not my account, so I did not make the decisions on who's on the team. Our offense, still the Patriots. Defense, still the Chicago Bears. And our record, 9-1 if you missed parts 1 and 2. Going into game 11, we match up with the same guy from the last video who just ran the ball down my throat with Bo Jackson. We're going to see this game if Bo knows once again. And he's starting it off with an onside kick. We barely recovered that one, man, by the hair on our chinny chin chin. But we're starting with the ball at the 46-yard line because of it. We see Keyshawn Johnson, a little swerve, and he outruns Charles Woodson for the early score. And that man-beating route can be found in my ebook over at mazomatic.com. As for the two-point conversion, it's looking pretty crowded in the end zone there. We end up finding Jimmy Smith pretty late along the back line. We take an 8-0 lead. Last time we played this guy, you guys know he loves to run the ball. Bo Jackson, you see him in the backfield. This time looks like he's going to be airing it out. Allworth catches the ball between defenders, breaks a tackle, and runs all the way into the end zone. He only kicked the extra point, though, didn't go for 2, and he's back on his bullshit with the onside kick. Thankfully, we do recover once again, and now with a 1-point lead, we're looking to score and make it 2 possessions. 4th and 7, a little bit scary there, but Kyle Pitts beats his man. We get the first down. Now at the 29-yard line, like I said, looking to score, make this a 2-possession lead. So if we do get in the end zone, we're going to be going for 2. Going to be trying to go up by 9 points because, like I said, that's 2 possessions. 1st and 10 now. Dagger Dig Dan high passing over the middle. Might look like a risky throw, but again, I had faith in that high pass was going to get over his user. We get in the end zone. We get the 2-point conversion. Now we're up 9. My opponent on 4th and inches, hands off to Bo Jackson. The run defense comes in strong. So now not only do we have a 2-possession lead, but we have the ball in his territory with an opportunity to clock him going into halftime. Bo Jackson fighting off defenders, looking like a madman out there. Now from the 16-yard line, I threw all hopes and dreams of clocking him out the window as Kyle Pitts catches a 16-yard touchdown on a corner route, and we go up 22-7. His opportunity with the ball here throws it right into traffic. Derwin James getting the perfect timing user pick, and that is going to do it for this game, boys. Last time we played, it was pretty close. This time, I kind of put my foot on his throat and stomped real hard. That's what it felt like.
No control car around.
Steadily Shine 99. Good luck to you, brother. I'm going to rip this, go to outer space, and you might stand a chance. That shit was blinking, baby. That shit was blinking, baby. By the way, if anybody's wondering, I live in California. I'm 24 years old. This is fully legal. I had this shit delivered to my house. they came to my house with a Stizzy battery and a cartridge. And I'm like, you know what? I never knew it was so easy. 20 minutes. Paid in cash.
Okay.
I think this goes without saying. I do not condone any illegal activities. I am above the legal age to be ripping the stiz. If you are not above 21, do not do as I do. Do as your parents tell you to, you little child.
Why are you crying?
Back to the game, though. You notice my opponent is converting third down after third down. I feel like we've been playing really solid defense. We keep getting him in third downs, and he keeps converting them. Another third down right here, 3rd and 5. Roger Craig bouncing around like a pinball in there, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. So we take a 7-0 deficit early, and we're getting the ball for the first time with only 3 minutes left in the first half. Not a good sign. We see Randy Moss. We throw it up, and he just gets completely outran by Mike Haynes. That was not good either. And I keep forgetting that I'm using the Cowboys theme team, so Randy Moss only has 95 speed. On my team, which is the Raiders theme team, he's got 97. So I keep throwing that up to him, expecting him to just outrun people, but it's just not the case with the Cowboys theme team. Thankfully, our defense right now is holding up strong. Got him in a 3rd and 19. But as we know, this guy, if it's a third down, he's going to convert it. So he ends up converting the 3rd and 19, which is a big bummer. And he's chewing this clock. So there's only 40 seconds left in the half, and it's looking like he's probably going to score. Roger Craig stiff-arming the absolute piss out of our defensive back. And just like that, he's inside the 10-yard line. Inside the 10, 1st and goal. This is kind of where we tend to tighten up. But Roger Craig gets in the end zone again. So very bad start for us. There's only 14 seconds left in the half. But I did notice something about his defense. He was running match coverage, and the way this bomb was working, triangle was burning his man every time. So despite us not having much time, Keyshawn Johnson getting wide open, cutting that lead down, and going into halftime, it's not so grim of a situation as it was. The 2-point conversion is good as well. So now we're only down 6, and we're getting the ball to start the second half. So it's actually an okay situation to be in, not bad. And I noticed my opponent did not switch his defense. He ran the exact same thing. Randy Moss this time streaking down is wide open into the end zone again, and we actually end up taking a 1-point lead. So 14-15, his ball. We got 2:50 left in the third quarter. He's been running it down our throat with Roger Craig. So we got to slow down this run game. We do a good job of that. Get him in a 4th down. He ends up settling for 3 to take the lead by 2 points. But we are getting the ball back, and the way our offense has been playing, I'm feeling pretty confident. Operating now out of ace slot, looking for this deep corner route. I believe that's Jimmy Smith on the sideline, getting wide open, making a nice catch. We're at the 44-yard line, already almost in field goal range. And as we come to the end of the third quarter, we throw an inside-led pass to Kyle Pitts, who goes up with the aggressive catch, and we take our lead right back. The score now reads 17-22. We got a 5-point lead, 2:50 left in the game, but it's his ball, and this man has just been finding a way every time. 2nd and 9, a big gain to the 44-yard line, and he's doing a good job with the clock as well. 3rd and inches, Roger Craig up the middle for another big gain. With only about a minute left in the game, he's inside the 10. Only 40 seconds now. 2nd and goal. He hands off again to Roger Craig, cuts it up, and gets hit-sticked into the end zone. A big bummer for us, but this 2-point conversion is very important. This determines if we can win on the field goal, and a bad read from him and a great catch from Derwin James. Can we return it? No, we cannot. But that was a huge stop because now we're only down 1. We got 30 seconds, 3 timeouts, and I'm feeling like it's not going to be that difficult to go down and get 3 points. Bo Jackson on the flat gets us almost everything we need, running over defenders left and right. And just like that, we're only about 8 yards away from glory. We throw it to the flats. Keyshawn Johnson makes a great catch, gets out of bounds to save a timeout. And now with 16 seconds, we're already in field goal range. Bo Jackson getting up the middle, making this an even easier field goal. And with about 3 seconds left, the iced kick to win it all. And we're good, baby. Just like that, we close out the victory, taking a 2-point lead as time expires, extending our record to 11-1. Getting into the next game, we're going against your boy Code, and this was actually a new stream, a new day, and this is my first game on. And if you guys know anything about me, if you've been in the streams, you know I need to play a warm-up game because my first game on, usually pretty rough. But this game, I didn't do a warm-up game. Thankfully, Keyshawn Johnson bails me out right there, making a great catch between defenders. Now 3rd and 8 from about the 11. Looking like man coverage, we end up hitting Kyle Pitts, a low pass on the out route. He beat his man there, and now we got a 1st and goal. And our man Bo Jackson into the end zone with the easy touchdown. 6-0 lead, gonna go for 2 here. Going with our typical 2-point passes. Kyle Pitts again, and we're up 8-0. 4th and 6 for my opponent. Things are going pretty good for us so far, but the play action gonna give us some problems here as he bombs us deep. A devastating dot on 4th down. I like the way that sounds. A devastating dot. I like it, man. 2nd and 10 now, the play action again. And it's looking like the exact same play, the post route once again, beating us over the middle. And that's just my fault running cover 2 too often. Cover 2 really not a very difficult defense to beat if you know what you're going for. And the 2-point conversion is good as well, which means it's a tie game. Not a good sign here. 3 minutes left in the first half. We're getting the ball back. I see Kyle Pitts on the out route, but I also noticed that our wheel route to Bo Jackson, the running back, was booty butt naked wide open. So we're going to keep that in our back pocket and hopefully use that later on in the game. A dot to the sideline gets us in his territory where we got held up in a 4th and 14. We actually had a lot of time in the pocket. I don't know why I threw this pass. I just thought he was going to get over his user. He gets the user lurk. We turn the ball over on downs. He actually gets a pretty nice return on it as well. But if you take a look at the replay, this is heartbreaking. The middle of the field was wide open and we had an in route coming across. Would have been a nice dot. I just missed it. Some Stevie Wonder tendencies indeed. And now it's his ball all tied up with 22 seconds left in the half. Once again, I'm staying in this cover 2 and he's just dotting it, man. And that's not good considering cover 2 is my main defense here. 3rd and 8 though at the 17-yard line. He throws it up into double coverage. Of course, we don't get the interception. A little bit of a bummer. And he walks away with 3 points because of it. And the field goal hit the upright. It barely squeezed in there. He barely didn't throw that interception. So we're so close, but so far to getting these stops, man. He's up 3 now in the second half. It's his ball. And we need to get a stop or we lose. Because essentially, if he scores here, the game's as good as over. It's very difficult to erase a 2-possession lead late in the game. But we got him to 4th down right here. This is our opportunity. He runs a play action, and he throws it straight to Deion Sanders, who comes down with the interception. So we needed to stop. We got to stop. And now we got to go down and get at least 3 points. That is our goal right here. We're going with the bomb. It wasn't there, so we end up checking it down to Jimmy Smith on the post route. Now we're in his territory in a 3rd and 8. There's a big down right here, and he runs man coverage. We get screamed at and barely find our flat at the last second. We end up squeezing out that 1st down, and now it's looking like we're in field goal range. So as long as we don't turn the ball over, we can at least tie up the game. And we turn the ball over, man. A user lurk from him. And I mentioned that wheel route earlier. I want you guys to take another look. Bo Jackson runs by his user. He chops his feet, meaning he loses his momentum. I pass led up. Somehow he's able to hawk down Bo Jackson, jump up and intercept the ball. I wasn't thrilled with that. I felt like that should have been a touchdown. And looking back, sure, I could have lob passed it or touch passed it or something. But that was just a bummer because now it's his ball. We walk away with 0 points. We get him in a 4th down right here. And this play was insane. Trayvon Diggs comes down and just does not react to the pass right there. And he squeaks away another 1st down. He hands off to Blunt, and he's in the end zone, taking that 2-possession lead, and the game is as good as over. I want to take another look at this wheel route, though, man. I feel like I had 5 yards of separation, full speed sprinting, yet he's still able to hawk me down and jump up for that pass. I didn't like it. I don't know. I felt like that was kind of a bullshit animation. Maybe I'm a little biased. I probably am a little biased, but enjoy a nice shotgun from your boy Maze. I made this hole way too big. This is a gaping hole, just like my ex-wife Sharon. Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. The hole's too damn big. So did I spill the entire Truly down my shirt? Yes. Am I going to have to play the rest of my games in a sticky, wet shirt? Yes. Does it matter? No. Because we throw bombs and we fuck moms, baby. At the 1-yard line now, going with another pass. Kyle Pitts on the high pass, making a great catch. And we're taking the lead early. So even though the shotgun attempt was kind of a fail, seems like our offense is not failing. And we're coming through big. 6-0 lead for us. You saw he barely got a 1st down there on that 4th. And Roger Craig making us pay again. In the last game, Roger Craig was probably the biggest problem on the other side of the ball. This game, it's looking like the same. He's got a Niners theme team. He's throwing RPOs. And I gotta say, I do give this guy credit because I think this is the first opponent I've played this year that actually uses RPOs the way they're intended. Like, he was actually throwing the pass option of the RPO. I haven't seen anybody do that. But we don't need to do that because we got bombs, baby. Randy Moss on the deep post once again. And just like that, we score again. So we take another lead. We get the 2-point conversion, so we're up a full 7 points now. And with 2 minutes left in the first half, my guy's dropping back with Kirk Cousins, and he makes a terrible throw. I actually think that was an okay read. Kirk just obviously couldn't deliver the pass. Jason Verrett comes up and makes the interception, giving us the ball with a 7-point lead already. The goal here is going to be to chew down the clock, score another 7 points, and leave him no time to answer back. We do a nice job with Kyle Pitts there getting across midfield. Only 30 seconds left on the clock. Looks like he's running some pretty heavy man coverage. We got Kyle Pitts again on the out route down to the 10-yard line. And now with 24 seconds left, we've done a good job with the clock. We can get it in the end zone safely and securely. Bo Jackson with his 3rd touchdown of the game. We take the 2-possession lead. Going into the second half, this man has the ball. And my goal here is just tackle him inbounds. Make him burn off as much clock as possible. Make him work for those yards, man. And that wasn't according to the plan. Emmanuel Sanders catching a sideline pass, going right past our safety, Jason Verrett. And just like that, he's within 7 points. We get a turnover on downs on our next drive. And now he has an opportunity to tie up the game, man. This is not good, especially when he's dotting us like that. Randy Moss fighting his way into the end zone, and he's going for 2, trying to take the lead. Throws that RPO again. Thankfully, Bo Jackson is there to get the interception. And we hold on to our 1-point lead. If he would have scored there, he would have had the lead. It would have been all bad. But now we have an opportunity to actually go down and take a 2-possession lead ourselves if we decide to go for 2. So this will be interesting to see if we score. Looking like our running back is wide open once again. Bo Jackson finding a block, getting inside the red zone. We're at the 13-yard line now. He's running a cover 2 zone. We see the deep post over the middle. Keyshawn Johnson falling to the turf, making the great catch. And unfortunately, our 2-point conversion was unsuccessful. So we're only up 7 points now. My opponent has the ball late in the 3rd quarter. Opportunity now to go tie up for him. But obviously, our job is going to be to not let that happen. He's barely squeaking in these passes there. 3rd and 7, another big conversion from him. We hold strong inside the 10. He throws another RPO and somehow makes the catch. If you look, we had a guy right there, man. He just didn't react fast enough, and he ends up tying up the game. So 28-28, about 2 minutes left in the game, and we got to go down and get 3. I think we can easily do that. Getting 3 points in Madden 22 is extremely easy. What's hard is scoring in the red zone. So in this situation, I'm extremely comfortable. As long as I don't make a really bad read. Randy Moss on the corner route. That is going to be field goal range for us. We chew down the rest of the clock. Kick is up, and kick is good. We take the lead once again in a game-winning fashion. 12-2 going into our last game of this video, game 15. And we match up with the Big Show, I don't know if it's Big Show California or what that last part stands for, but this guy is a pro player. This guy actually won, I believe it was the Washington Football Team Club Series. So this guy is an established pro. The chat let me know that ahead of time, and I believe he was also streaming at the time. So this should be a good game. We're starting on the offensive side of the ball, and we are driving, man. Big 4th down conversion right there. Now inside the 10, we got caught in another 4th down. But we got the dot dialed up, man. Kyle Pitts on the sideline, toe tapping into the end zone. Look at that flex. Big meaty arms, baby. 2-point conversion is going to be up, and not much is going to be open. We get bumped on all our routes. We try to throw up something last second, and it results in a horrible read. Wall's coming up with the interception, and he actually has a lot of blockers ahead of him. So that was horrible. I do that way too often where I throw pick 6s on my 2-point conversion. I got to stop doing that, man. But now it's his ball, man. 6-2. We're only up 4 points after that touchdown, which is a bit of a bummer, but we got to play some good defense. That's kind of where I make my living, is on the defensive side of the ball, and it's not going well when LeGarrette Blount is running all over us. So we got to hold strong here inside the 10. 4th and 2, he runs it with Blount again, but we got enough guys there, and we get the turnover on downs. We get caught in another 4th down, and once again, we do convert on the corner out to Randy Moss. We were converting a lot of 4th downs, man. We were really good on 3rd and 4th down in this game. 1st and 10 now. He runs a cover 3. We had Kyle Pitts down the seams, and just like that, we're in field goal range again. Unfortunately, we weren't able to score, but at the end of half, we get 3 points, which is very big because now we have a full touchdown lead. Before, we were only up by a few points. Now, he's got to score a touchdown just to tie it up. LeGarrette Blount, once again, running all over us, man. Not looking good. 2nd and 5 here, though. We're sending the house at him, and we hit the ball loose. That's Randall Cunningham fumbling, and Big Dick Seymour picking it up, taking it back, and a little bit of showboating along the way. And just like that, we're up by 13 points. We did not convert our 2-point conversion, which is unfortunate, but the defense comes up big again. Derwin James with the tipped interception. A nice little spin move and broken tackle takes the ball into his territory where we get tackled. And now if we score another touchdown, I'm going to be feeling pretty good about this. He run commits. We throw it up to Randy, and we get the touchdown. So we're up by 3 possessions at this point. The man decides to quit out, and GG's to him. And that brings our record to 13-2 through the first 15 games. Now, I'm not really happy about the 2 losses. I feel like both of those I messed up and pretty much gave the game away. So the next 10 games, we got to make sure we win out and do everything in our power to not play stupid, so we can get those top 10 rewards. If you guys enjoyed this one, leave a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Games 16 through 20 will be uploaded tomorrow, so tune in to see how we finish Weekend League.